Alright, listen. I don't know what you guys want from me, but I had to do this while I'm pretending to take a shower so my boyfriend doesn't know about this little relationship we have going on, because now it's 5 guys, 1 girl. And now that I know you're in the army, albeit the Canadian army, we're talking bods. We're talking strength. Look at these guns. Lack of. So this is Maddy. It's 11 p.m. on a Monday. I have been in quarantine. Well, quarantine, like, you know, I don't have COVID, but I'm living in New York, and we've been out of commission since like the first week of March. And Andrew's birthday is April 30th, which is in 3 days. And now it's like May. And I remember when this started, and I was like, oh, we'll be fine in May. Duh. My cousin's wedding is May 2nd. I was like, oh, we're going to the wedding. And now I'm like, oh, I don't even know if I'll be around in 2022. You know what I mean? And like all the other states are sort of like starting to reopen, but New York City, it's not looking very hopeful. Although I will say the one kind of, and I feel bad saying this, the one kind of silver lining of being in New York City is that I know after the pandemic, a lot of people are going to move out. A lot of families, a lot of comedians, a lot of artists who realize, oh, maybe I am not cut out for this. They're going to leave. Rent's going to, you know, ease up for us. I can afford a 1-bedroom in Manhattan. Life is looking good for me. Yeah, a couple people had to die, but hey, if I can get views of Central Park for $1,500 a month, okay. Okay. Let the bodies hit the fun. No, I'm kidding. But I do think a lot of people are going to be leaving New York City. Trump is a joke in the circles that I run in. I don't know anyone who supports him, but they're out there, obviously, because they're listening to what he says. They're drinking disinfectant. They're voting for him. They're hanging out on the beach. Trump is like a fairy tale creature to people who live in cities. No one in New York voted for him except for like Staten Island people. He's really, really middle America. I don't know. Someone once told me that Alberta is the Midwest of Canada. I don't know if that's true. And if I'm speaking out of offensively, then I apologize. But if you can, maybe picture Alberta. That's who voted for Trump. I'm trying to speak in Canadian terms right now. I don't know anyone who supports him. I don't know why they air his press conferences, because when he speaks, he spews information that is inaccurate to the general public. And maybe like a year ago, it was, haha, oh my God, haha, he said something crazy about the Middle East and Mexicans. But now it's like, oh shit, people are dying because of you, you know? And when he got elected in 2016, a lot of people cried, and a lot of other people were like, why are you crying? The president doesn't even have any power. And now here we are in the middle of a pandemic, and he's destroying the country, if not the world, you know? It's pretty crazy. Me personally, during the pandemic, I'm doing okay. I've always been a stand-up comedian, but for the past couple years, I've thought, oh, I have to have an internet presence. I have to, you know, do the YouTubes, do the Instagrams. And now I am, so I guess that's a silver lining. I can't complain because I don't have to go to work at the hospital. I don't have to work at a grocery store. I'm collecting unemployment money. It's like $1,100 a week. Every time I say the words, I'm bored, I want to fucking shoot myself in the head, because my only job is to not leave the house without a mask on. I feel so privileged right now. I don't know. It's such a dilemma. You know, on one hand, my entire industry of stand-up comedy and TV in general is destroyed But on the other, I'm making $1,100 a week just to watch TV. And TV that for the past 5 years, I've been saying, I need to catch up on TV. Well, you know what? I'm catching up now. And I'm eating a lot too. And everything feels really good. Sometimes. Sometimes I feel bad. But I usually do. I'm inherently depressed. It runs in the family. My grandpa pulled the old trigger. Anyway, so this has been fun. I, again, hope this was what you're looking for. Hopefully it wasn't TMI. I don't know if you're cameoing anyone else or if we're exclusive, but I don't know what everyone else is providing. Again, I'm very new to this app. You have been... I got like one other request, a couple other requests, but it's been mostly you guys. Maybe we can meet someday. I feel like we're pen pals at this point. I did go to Quebec once in 8th grade, and we went to a place called the Sugar Shack, and we played the spoons, and it was so romantic. Quebec is beautiful. I don't know about, I feel like Nova Scotia might be more beautiful. Quebec is like kind of gay and touristy, but Nova Scotia might be, you said Nova Scotia, right? Fuck, now I can't remember. Yeah, that's what you said. No, I can't remember. I'm spiraling. Anyway, here I am again. Thanks for listening. See you soon.